Good morning. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Make sure to stay tuned. We have got a massive landscaping job coming up the next couple of weeks. We're starting today. So yeah, give us a chance. As I say, this channel is not just about landscaping. I appreciate on face value you think, oh, I'm not sure that's for me. But if you give it a go, give it a watch, we have a bit of fun. It shows you the real side, the authentic side to doing this kind of work. It's what we're trying to do. So yeah, I'll run the intro and I'll give you guys a sort of heads up on what's happening. Okay, good morning. So today we are finally starting a big driveway at, I think we're at Tollerton, Cotgrave. Yeah, been a bit of a hold up on this one. It's not caused a problem, it just means we've had to reschedule a couple of times in a sense of we have, the customer was having their roof done. This was like December time-ish. I booked this in way before Christmas. It's been booked in about 5 months. But they wanted to get the roof done first. It's supposed to be done in January. Obviously the weather was appalling, held the roofers up, so on and so forth. Long story short, it got done about a week ago in the end. So what's that, the end of March? So it's took 5 months to get the roof done. Due to the, I understand it's been a nightmare. I imagine you can't really do roofing in this kind of weather. And the scaffolding is, well, most of it is down, but the rest of it is coming down today. In fact, they've just arrived and they're removing it from around the back and the side, which, to be fair, didn't really need doing. It could have just been left there really till we'd finished. It wasn't a problem, but I think the customers kind of potentially, you know, wanted it all out of the way and done and dusted, which is fair enough. But anyway, it means we're gonna have a hold up for about an hour this morning because the scaffolders need that to get all the scaffolding out and keep the site safe while they're removing that. But you know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But yeah, nice big project. We've got some steps to build, slabs to lay, planters to install with sleepers and so on and so forth. There's plenty to be doing. So yeah, we've got a couple of weeks on this, see how it goes. In a minute, obviously, I'll hop out the van. The other thing is, I'll show you when we get there, but I'm parked round the corner on a little kind of side road for the reason that the road is chaos. It's like a country road. It's quite narrow, but it's like 50 miles an hour. So I can just see our vans getting total wing mirrors flying down the street. And in my experience, that is exactly what's going to happen. So we're going to kind of have to get the vans and the tools unloaded and then find somewhere different to park on a daily basis, in a sense of it's just going to cause chaos. There'll be some kind, I can see it happening. So yeah, next couple of days digging out, stoning up, sleepers in, probably lay the driveway, then install the steps, blah de blah de blah. Made that sound dead quick. That's probably, it's probably, I can't see us getting much laid this week, to be honest, in terms of block wise. It'll be all the prep work, so it'll be sub base, footings, sleepers, so on and so forth. But we've got the squad, we've got the team, and at the minute things are flying. As you've seen, you can't make that stuff up in videos. You guys see it, you know, we can't lie. Like, we've got, I don't know, I feel like we finally got the missing part of the puzzle, you know. So the team are just flying through work at the minute. So yeah, and the phone is still ringing. We've got plenty of work coming in. So I mean, I think we're currently booked to September, Christmas countdown really. So yeah, can't see there being any problem. I mean, I've got that much, I'm struggling to get to the quotes. I've got that many coming in and with my schedule. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to snore you to death much longer. I'll just wrap that up for now and I'll wait for the boys to arrive and we shall get rocking and rolling. Okay, so we're on site. We've been hanging about for about half an hour or so for the scaffolders, but we're not really in their way. They're coming through this way and loading the truck up, so we're just starting over here. So yeah, basically the entire drive is being renewed. New steps here, we're going to do something here, we're not sure yet what. New steps here, new sleepers replaced. Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's just a big job, and that's the way it goes. Planters are all staying in. So yeah, the whole thing will be, can't really see with the van here, but the whole thing will be block paved, about 120 metres I think. So looking forward to getting stuck into this one. I like a big driveway. Once it's all laid, it's just all the cutting and so on and so forth. But we'll do the best with it, get it done as quick as we can. So yeah, we're just going to get started with it all and get digging. I don't know what's happening with the weather, but my van was frozen this morning. I had to defrost the windscreen. I come to work in a coat, a hoodie and a woolly hat, and it's now about 10 o'clock and it's red hot, like absolutely scorching. So it's going to be that time of year where you have to change your layers every 2 minutes. But yeah, we're making tracks. Probably got a good load ready already. I'm just waiting for the first grab to come. And then, well, basically, I think we're going to be digging for 2 days, aren't we? So yeah. So yeah, first job is dig it all out, get some of it all stoned up, get the sleepers all back in, renewed, reset the steps and everything, and then get the rest stoned up. That's hopefully end of play Wednesday if we're lucky, if things go to plan. And then Thursday we'll probably lay this bottom off, Friday do a bit of cutting and so on, backing up, and then on the Monday get another delivery of blocks put on here, and then lay this top bit, so on and so forth. So a little bit of structure. So yeah, a bit of fannying about with the steps and the edge and the sleepers and so on. But yeah, it's looking good. It's going to be. Okay, so well, I don't really look. You can't really gauge it on here, but it's a good load there. Let me tell you. So we kind of took all the top off it now, so we can see what we're doing. Bar this top bit, and then we're going to get rid of this load here, and then probably pull this, start here again, get it to the right depth, and here, obviously here it's got to come down. Took the gravel off, but it's got to come down about a foot. So there's plenty to come out here. Loads. Yeah, just one of them things, big job, things take time digging out. Normally, you know, normal driveway you might get done in 3 hours. This is going to take 3 days. That's what it is. It just means a lot of hanging about watching machines work, but it's the way it goes. Can't complain, weather's nice. So there's all sorts going on here, it's chaos. So basically when they've gravelled it, they've just gravelled on top of all sorts of stuff. So I mean, it's not bad, at least it comes out and it's easy to move. The machine desperately needs some grease also. I've got Kelly grab here taking the first load away. You know what, sometimes I worry about people's sanity. Like, so we're working in this area, it's quite a highbrow-ish area of Nottingham. And like, honest to God, I've had 3 people this morning already having a pop about, first one was saying that we get here at 8 o'clock. Basically we needed to go at 9 and 3 o'clock because there's a school around the corner and the parents need to park to fetch the kids. So I was like, well, it's not kind of how it works. You know what I mean? Then the second bloke's come past. Luke's had to park his van down the road a little bit. It's a little bit tight, but we're in that same, I don't know if I can show you the road, but it's one of them roads, quite fast moving traffic. It's not ideal, but it's one of them where if you park in the road, you then block the whole road. So like this, look, so people have to give way. And then if you thingy it, if you park on the pavement, someone screams at it. So either way we get screamed at all day by motorists or whatever. But anyway, we only put the van temporarily, and the guy walking past with 2 dogs started screaming and shouting about, bear in mind he didn't have a wheelchair, but about a wheelchair couldn't get past the bar. I said, look, I'm just waiting for a grab lorry to load and go. It'll be a couple of minutes, mate, like 10 minutes. You know, I'm sorry, it's temporary. Same thing. And then another guy walking his dog just had a mardy because he's had to walk round the grab while it's working, or not this grab, the one before this, and you're like, what is wrong with people? Like, I get it, but it's like a moment inconvenience in your life. Like, just do you know what, it's all retired people as well. I hate to say it, don't judge me in the comments. People with nothing better to do work themselves up into a fury about nothing. It's like, we're busy, I ain't got time to. I don't spend my whole life going outside my house telling people not to park on the street because there's a school nearby. People are just bizarre. But anyway, we're making tracks. We're just loading up the second lorry now. Still a hell of a lot to do. I put in 4 or 5 loads on this. I'm hoping it cuts the mustard. It's a bit chaotic at the minute. I personally would have done it a different way around, but you know, we'll see. Well, that's my phone ringing. Anyway, we'll carry on. Appreciate this job might seem a bit boring in the sense of watching it, because you know, whereas normally doing 1 load, I've got to do 5. So you know, you're gonna have to watch it all. But yeah, hopefully you'll see this all taking shape. It absolutely looks like chaos at the minute. Hopefully by end of play Wednesday, it'll be looking like a job. So we're getting on for the afternoon now. It's about 1 o'clock. 2 loads away, so that's 30 tonne already gone. We've just about got the 3rd load ready. Should be ready in about another 20 minutes. But yeah, tough dig, man. Tough dig. A lot to come out. Probably looking 75, 80 tonne to come out. So yeah, just one of them jobs. It's always difficult mentally, because I was saying to the lads, like, in your head you want to kind of get it in, you want to get dug out in a day. So I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, oh, it's not going anywhere, but the job is massive. It's not going to take a day, is it? It's 2 days at least on a machine. But yeah, we're slowly breaking it down. Quite tough play here. Keep setting the string up. So what the plan is we've got a line from the garage lip to the front road, and we know to go 10 inch below that. And once we've got that level dug through here, this area, we then know how to grade that area and where to grade that area. But we need to get a level to work to. The slightest discrepancy here, you know, if you're 1 inch out on the whole job, it's probably another ton of another full lorry of muck away and another full load of stones to top it back up. So it's got to be precise, as precise as you can be, give or take a couple of tonne. So yeah, it just means it's a bit more painstaking, setting up levels and spraying. We set up a string, measure it, and then we like spray on the ground how many more inches are to come out and try and gauge it from there. But yeah, it's not easy. We're getting there. So, and obviously the boys look absolutely thrilled because we just stood there staring at a digger for 8 hours. Connell, cheer up, Connell.
Don't like being back to work.
Why?
I've been around Paul.
Oh, you've had 1 week in an all-inclusive and you think you're Pablo Escobar.
Cigar in one hand.
Cigar, he was smoking himself little cigars on holiday. It's disgusting. Disgusting behaviour. But anyway, I can think of worse places to work. Only problem, as I said, is the road. That if you park on the pavement, somebody moans, and if you park on the road, no cars can get down. It's quite a busy road, so you get in the neck all the time. As if by magic, every time I'm recording anything, the phone rings. I better take this one. It's the grab lorry, so I'm gonna have a quick chat with him, and I'll come back to you. So that was Kelly Grab just on the phone. He's coming back in about half an hour. Just got to take a taco break. So we're just trying to grade a level through now, top to bottom. We're about there at the bottom there and here. This has got to go. So my plan is today to get this sort of rectangle out ready. We've got bloody pipe here through to a soak away. It's just a nuisance right in the middle of the dig. So we've got to dig around that now. But we're getting there. I think by the time we drag all the soil and drop it on the front, that'll be another load ready. And I think that'll be us for today, to be honest. I can't really see. Like say the first day you want to get the main drag out, like you can be a bit more aggressive with it. Just get muck, keep moving muck, and then tomorrow you come in person in bad. See, I had a person who used the tooth bucket today. I get it's a bit dangerous for utilities and stuff, but I had to use a tooth. Just ripped it all, got as much out on the front as you can, massive piles all the way over, got it all gone. Then come in with a ditcher tomorrow and give it a nice little tinkering around. But it's what you're comfortable with and what I used to doing it. So, but it's getting there slowly. But like I said, it feels like you haven't done anything because it's so big. As you can see, we keep setting up a string and marking it, so it's 3 inch to come off here, 2 inch, 2 inch. This bit's alright here from this point. Just needs a bit of a tidy up, obviously. Front needs scraping out to about 10 inch off the edging and so on. But yeah, you just got to keep notching away at it, frustrating. Like I say, you can imagine, I mean, you can probably gauge it from the size of the machine, look how much muck's here. So we're gonna, by end of play today, easy, we'll be like 45 tonne gone. 3 loads at 45 tonne. So yeah, it's a big boy. But we've got it, it just takes time. It says a lot of standing around for us, which is frustrating. Days go longer when you're standing around, don't you guys think? But just get stuck in sometimes. But yeah, we're getting there slowly, look. Well, I don't feel bad. I get it all the time, but customers are like panicking about stuff. Because obviously, I understand that if you don't do this day in day out, this just looks like a horror movie. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, and it won't do until the we've got the sleepers and that in Wednesday, and it all stoned up, and it kind of starts making sense at that point. But at this stage, it's just frightening. So I can understand the customers like worrying about certain things, keeps coming out and asking questions and so on, which is cool. It's to be expected, but yeah, it can be a bit frustrating sometimes. I'm like, it'll be okay, I promise. You know what I mean? You see the work we do, this is how it is. You can't, what is it, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, unfortunately. So, as you can hear by the machine as well, we found a grease gun, so we managed to grease that bad boy up, because it was squealing like no one's business, driving us mad. So yeah, probably have to go on a fuel run shortly, because it's going to go. So in fact, I'm going to nip and do that now, this minute. So yeah, I'm going to nip and get some fuel now and just top the machine up. Okay, so that's our third grab of the day just turning up. So that'll be 45 tonnes of muck away, ready to go. Clear all this, starting to look good. So we'll get that on there now. That'll probably be us for the day, to be honest. We're getting booked in a bit later tomorrow morning, about 9-10 o'clock-ish, so we can start breaking all these bits and bobs out, concrete and edgings and so on, get them out. Do it that way. Morning guys, we are back. It is Tuesday morning, bright and breezy, and we're getting load number 4 ready. So that'll be the 60th tonne to come out. So we're just getting the load ready now. What we're doing is we're moving this muck here into this area that's been reduced properly, and then we can excavate this area, which will be the 4th load, and then there'll be like all the little tin potty bits and concrete to come out, and the steps and so on, probably be 4.5, 5 loads complete. And then we'll start getting stone in. Tomorrow we're going to try and, there's a lot to do. By the end of tomorrow, I'd like to have this all stoned up, edged on the front, and sleepers in. But it's, yeah, it's a lot. But you know, stranger things have happened. But stone wise, we're probably looking like 30, 40 plus tonne, maybe. It's hard to judge. I'm going to know after the first load. But yeah, there's plenty. So I just hope the angry gentleman from yesterday don't come back and start screaming at me. Felt a little bit bad about it, to be honest, but I don't feel like old age is an excuse to be absolutely vile. So like I say, he turned up screaming and shouting about where the vans were parked and we can't park here and blah blah blah. And I was reasonable at first and tried to be really nice, and then he just continued and was effing and blinding and called me rhymes with Nick and begins with a PR. So at that point he got told to politely leave the vicinity. Not something I'm proud of, but there's only so much you can put up with. Yeah, it's a bit weird around here. It's a bit of entitlement, in the sense of like people just think they can. Like literally a guy came out yesterday and was like, oh you can't park outside here because there's a school around the corner and the parents will need to park there in a bit. I was like, I pay road tax, mate, I'll park where I want. Like, polite. I didn't say that, but I was like, just bizarre. You know, oh, you're going to be here long? Like, what's it got to do with you? Because you want to walk your dog? Bizarre. But anyway, I dare say there'll be more tellings off today. It's very difficult because we need the van near the job, because the job, obviously, we've got like 200 kilo tools in there. I can't be dragging them miles, but hopefully we'll get the vans unloaded and get them shifted soon. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, we better crack on. Unfortunately, it's looking like we're going to have to take this step down by hand, so that's what we're going to do while Luke's digging. Danger on here, look. This could be the moment that the digger goes over. You all get to witness on camera. Possibly not. Who knows? They've got quite a tricky bit now. We've kind of got these two levels. So this could going to come up and sweep around this tree. Up to this level then. So this is going to have to dig out. So it's quite narrow area. So it's a difficult bit. We're getting there, as we do. Take time. So we are cooking with gas. We've got more than a load there, probably a load and a half. We've got another bit to come out. We're just tidying up now. So we've just got to work out what we're doing with the step and how we're going to get it out, which is the next job. Everything else is a few little concrete breakery bits. But bar that, we're pretty much there, so we're going to get a load of... Is that getting in your way?
Yeah.
Right, well listen to me, right? It's my building site, boy.
No, it's not.
Whose is it then?
The customer's building site.
Correct, correct. Who are we? Yeah, so yeah, we're just having a little tidy around and we'll get some stone dropped off. Probably be able to get 2 loads of stone here today, which will give us a right good head start for tomorrow. But tomorrow's busy, we've got edgings to go in, sleepers, blah de blah de blah. It's going to be, there's a lot. And it ain't just stone up a job, it's 40, 50 tonne of stone knocking it about, whackering it, moving it, blah blah blah. So normally on a job it takes an hour, it's probably going to take 5, so we'll see. Probably a long shot tomorrow, to be honest, but we can just keep doing our best. That's all we can do, right guys? So yeah, but smashing it. So there you have it. It's about, I don't know, 7-8 hours on a machine. I think this will be what is it, 75 tonne out. 2 loads, 2 more loads. This is the 4th and 5th load, and that's about it. Also, the lads just clearing that corner. It's all dug out ready. We're going to leave the concrete around the step because we're putting the sleepers in tomorrow. There's going to be a void at the back, which will have to then backfill. So we might as well use stuff that's free rather than chucking good roadstone or whatever down the back. So we're going to leave that in strategically. But yeah, cannot complain at all. Right drag it's been, absolute headache. But yeah, is the hard bit done? I'm not sure. I always find the subways harder work than laying the bloody thing, but we're going to lay it in 2 goes as well to avoid chaos. We're worried about putting blocks out, so we're going to get half the blocks here, sort of Thursday, Friday, lay half of it, and then get the rest here. So I've got this bloody step to build, which is going to be an headache. That's going to cost us a day at least. So it is what it is, but we'll get there. But I've got a plan of attack now. I know what I'm doing with it. It's ready to go. Okay, so the grab lorry has arrived with our first load of stone. Definitely not the last. And he's going to take the first load of muck away, and he's going to return with another load of stone and take the muck away. Let's get it done. Okay, so the first grab's on, we're just waiting for the second one to come back now and take all this last bit. First load of stones kind of just chucked in loosely at the minute. And then once this is removed, we'll put the next stone in that area there. That could be in the morning, I'm not sure what it's doing. So yeah, we've got to sleep arriving shortly. And yeah, so another good day. So that's up to now, that'll be 75 tonne out and 30 tonne back in. Looking like it's going to be about 40 odd tonne, I think. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're getting there. So the lads just sorting the front out. Away we go. See you guys in the morning. Morning, Wednesday. We're back in action. We've got here, we've had a delivery from John A. Stevens and some more roadstones just arrived and being dropped off. That should be it, you know. It's 30 tonne here, but it's actually gone further than you think. Quite misleading how big this job is. I think it's about 115-ish. By the time you're putting in gravel and borders and so on. So it's not as big as you think it is. It just looks huge, I think. But yeah, so we're going to start off by barrel loading some stone, putting it up here ready. Put the sleepers in, then we can get this top area set stone wise. Then we can get a level onto here. Obviously we've got the garage to work. Get a nice grade down here and then grade it all into this area here. So we'll have a look. I might need a bit more. It's hard to judge. I'm going to know later. So yeah, just going to have to get going, I suppose. stones going in, just topping areas up and moving things around and so on and so forth. Bit chaotic at the minute, like I said, it's a lot to move, 30 tonne here, so we're just dropping it in roughly at the minute, and we'll grade it all. In the meantime, me and the lads are going to settle the mixer, run these edgings in, get them all set. Basically waiting for the sleepers to arrive now. They're coming, D&J dropping them off this morning. So yeah, they're coming shortly, so then we can get on with what we need to get on with. It's very difficult, I can't really set levels till the sleepers are in and so on and so forth, so I need them urgently. We'll get there. If by magic they have just appeared, literally seconds in, minutes in. So yeah, D&J's turned up and he's dropping our sleepers off. Stick them down on here, we can get rocking and rolling now, thank God. So yeah, the plan is to install well, a first run here, front posted, drop that in, and then from that we can set the level of the stone up here, blah de blah de blah, and then once that stone level's set, we can then set there to the garage, then from the garage to the road, and then we can get us level across here as well. Might need a bit more stone, not sure yet, but there's a lot in here, so we'll see. But busy road, people in cars are hating us. This is the problem we have, you see. So if we park on the pavement, we get screamed at by pedestrians, and then if we park in the road, it means people have to then give way, and we get screamed at all day. What do you do? What do you do? So I'm going to upset somebody, so I'm just going to make myself as comfortable as possible in terms of having my van where I want it, because legally I can do what I want. Okay, so we're finally getting set up for these sleepers. This wall is not square to the property, so what we're doing is we're going 310 to the front of the sleeper, 3 meters 10 centimeters, or 3,100 millimeters, and then we're going to, so it's square off the house, we're going to run that in 3 long 3 high with, we're going to dig struggling this morning, sleeper on edge on, you'll see, I'm going to cut the sleepers down and use them as posts, dig them in the ground. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe one in the middle, I don't know yet. We'll see how it holds. It's not retaining a lot, and it's for foot traffic, so we'll see. But that's the way to do it. Okay, so we've been hard at it, not had much chance to record. Sometimes I forget because we're busy, but we've got all the sleepers in. Just concreting in the down post now, so they're like 1.5 foot in the ground. But it's just putting some more postcrete in this one. Dookie boy's just finishing off this side planter here, which is looking well. And then we'll get it all backfilled, stoned up, give it half an hour and a half for the postcrete to set. It goes off pretty quick, and to be fair, it's a pretty solid structure. So we've got that in, you've got this box planter here supporting this as well, and there's also a little one we're going to build here shortly. in this corner here. The customers asked for a little add-on, which it kind of works out well for us. And then we can start stoning up from this area through down the driveway using this stone, and then we can get a top up in the morning. So are we a little bit behind? I don't know. No, I think I set my expectations too high, to be honest. I mean, putting these sleepers into bloody day's work, and we've done it, we've smashed it. And tomorrow we're gonna finish stoning, whackering, get these steps built, just get all the nonsense out of the way, the difficult stuff, and then we're ready to just probably, unfortunately, have to lay blocks on Friday, which is a killer, but that's what we're gonna have to do. We'll get all this area laid Friday, and away we go. Right, we're done. Sleepering anyway. I hate sleepering. We've worked all day and it's nice and it's great and it's solid and it's been done properly, but it just kind of feels like you're not doing a lot. It's weird. So anyway, we're now going to start stoning up this area here. Get that level through, and then we'll get this level through here, and then if we need some more stone we can get tipped in there in the morning, because it's looking like we need about another 10 tonne probably. But I've got to knock it, but ideally I wouldn't do it today, but we've got to because of the schedule. I've got blocks coming Friday, we've got to get them laid. So, but I mean, this is I think you could drive a car into this currently. It's absolutely rock solid. This is all set, so it ain't going nowhere for at least 4 years. That's a joke, by the way. So ideally you'd have it all brick and block if it were me, but it's the cost of things, isn't it? So anyway, let's crack on with this. Okay, so like I say, we just get some stone together and we'll start dropping it in and get this all perfect and set ready all the way out to the garage and down. So as you can see, it's just dragging it up and dropping it over rather than barrowing it all, which makes sense. Stone up now to level, pretty much to the garage and the wall. And it's about here now as well. So a big end of these sleepers. And this has all got a fair bit down, but what I want to do is get another load here first thing in the morning. And chuck half in this middle here, and half in that middle there. Landscape that all in. Obviously I knew we weren't high enough down here. But yeah, so I think that'll be it today really. Put the edge, we'll get the edgings in. Get them set. And that's it. There's no point moving this. I could dig all this stone back out now and finish this run down here, but you're just moving it twice for the sake of it. I can just get some more chucked in the morning. So it makes no sense whatsoever to do that. So yeah, but I'm pretty chill with the way things are going, to be honest. Like I say, if I can get this stoned up tomorrow and whackered, compacted, and get that step in, I'm up there. We're all right. We're still on schedule. Friday's going to be a bit of a bastard. We're going to have to lay it, which I didn't want to do on a Friday really, but it's the way it goes. But I'm only ordering half the blocks. I don't want the full lot here, because if I can't shift it all in a day, which is a hell of a push, it's going to end up in problems. You know, people already moan about it's been on the pavement and so on. So yeah, we'll probably lay it up to the ramp there and the sleepers or something, lay this main drag Friday, which is going to be crucifying. And then we'll brum brum. There you go. Someone's having a worse day than me. Yeah, and then we'll Forgot where I was now. Yeah, get it half laid, which is going to be a bit of a day, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm not complaining, going well. Hell of a job, hell of an undertaking. Something to get your teeth into, so to speak. So yeah, we shall continue onwards. Okay, so we've knocked about what we can. We're just going to give the area that's not up to depth another whacker now, so we're going to give this a compact. And then when we top the area up, when we top it all up, it'll compact better. I said I've got another load of stone, so the whole top bit now is stoned up properly, and all to about the machine there. But this is a load more in this stuff, so I'm going to put another like 14 tonne in the morning, get that whackered, and then get on with building the step at the top. In the meantime, I'm going to shoot, but the lads are going to just chuck in a couple of mixes in now to get these pap edges in at the front. And away we go. Happy days. Good morning, a bit late off the bat this morning. As I say, it's all hands on deck. I had a material delivery for the steps, so that's all here ready. We've got a bricky mix. We've had the last job lot of stone dropped off last night, so we're just getting that in. I think this bit's all in lovely now. We're just going to move this into here, and then we should be complete on the sub base. So then we're going to have to give it a good hiding with a whacker plate for God knows how long. I'm ready to get going with it. So after that, step in today and start working on this step. Tomorrow we've got some blocks arriving, hopefully get this area laid at the bottom. I can't, with it being Friday, I can't order all the blocks because I don't know how long they're going to be here for. And I guarantee you now, with the problems we've had, if we have these blocks out on the front over the weekend, somebody's going to complain. We're going to end up with the council because it's just absolutely knobhead city around here. We even have problems with people just like moaning about walking through these gaps, and just the entire level of entitlement in these upper class areas is phenomenal. So yeah, so we're playing it safe. So tomorrow I've got 70 metres of block coming. We can easily get that laid tomorrow, and then we'll get the rest here Monday and continue. But still plenty to do. If we get this laid up by end of play Monday, which is a fair graft, let's be honest, we are laughing, you know what I mean? We're smashing it. So but even now, this second load of stones coming, I feel, I don't know what you guys see in the video, but I'm just happy. Like, you can feel the gradients are better and the sub base is thicker, and it's, you know. But like I say, so far we've taken out 75 tonne of muck plus, and we've put back in 45 tonne of roadstone, so it's no joke. If I earn any money off this job, I'll be amazed. But we'll keep on going. That's my problem, not anybody else's. But yeah, a little bit over budget at the minute. Took a few more sleepers than I initially envisioned, and also took a little bit more roadstone than I imagined. But such is life, that's the way it goes. Anyway, let's get on with this. two are scrapping now. Look, oh, it's like a gladiator fight. Bear in mind, he's got a dodgy knee though.
Gang, big man just comes in. Boom!
He's got a dodgy knee, and you've got athlete's foot. So it's a fair fight. Who's winning? You can't tackle his knee. That's horrible.
I got heavy.
What are you doing? Oh, you're horrible.
You're fight dirty, man.
Connell, you're definitely a kebab-ass fighter, you are, right? Every movement he's making is the movement of a guy with a pack of chips in his hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got one hand like that. Hey, you know, he's got... During you're having a fight at a chippy and you've got your little thing in your hand, your chips. Yeah, he's got one hand ready to fight and the other one's holding a carton of chips that's not there, look. They're ready to swing it. Throw his mayo at people.
Let's just hug it out. Come on. Let's hug it out. Come on, Bert.
Careful.
Oh, it's a little bump session.
Oh, phone's gone again.
Oh.
Anyway, we're going to start dropping the footing in for the steps. And then we are going to, what's it? So they're going to start putting the footing in, building the step. I'm going to continue whacking his Luke's just jumped on it because he can't stand still, which is, I'm not complaining. So I'll continue with that and get these lads on his step now. Okay, so I'm happy, very happy. This is starting to like a job now. It's this stage I love. The first bit's a bit, ooh, I don't know if that's a car, it's got this real electrical smell. It's like burning wires. I hope not. Might have been a car passing, some weird smell. But anyway, have a look at this bad boy now. Look at the size of it, and I'm on about Connell's muscular arms. Yeah, sleepers all in, stones all in. This is all compacted now. Apart from, here we go. We've got yeah, we've got all the footings going in, and for the brickwork, we're setting it all out now. So hopefully get the step in today. Probably bore the slabs, brickwork wise. However, I'm not sure. But as long as it's out the ground and it's 2 course up and so on and so forth, I can do what I need to do tomorrow and Monday. I just need it out of the way, because obviously then what we can do is we can cut in and do it all and then finish the step. Like Luke could be finishing the step example while we're cutting in, whackering, so on and so forth. So it's about finding a time and scheduling it so it works for everybody. As Bert's being meticulous, tappy tap tapping.
Tippy tap tap.
Bert's man, he had the buns on camera then. He didn't see no, there wasn't no crack out, but it was definitely, so for all the female fans out there, you just had a good view of Bert's little buns. Bert's cake. So there you go. Anyway, let's try and get on with this step. We'll see how it goes. I'll do a time lapse, but being honest with you, it's probably gonna be longer than a time lapse. So there you go. We'll see how it rock and rolls. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. I've got to be honest, if there's one thing I hate harder than hard work, it is hard work on a Friday. Well, there you go. It's landed like that. It's a big job. So we're here. It's 7:30. I was saying before my battery died, we're here. It's 7:30. John Hayes have just arrived. We've got all the sand, some of the blocks, enough that we've got to get in today. So yesterday we started on with a step, but we didn't quite get finished. I knew it was a big undertaking. It probably would have took. It's quite a big job, and the setting out and getting it measured perfectly and so on. But we're set out ready now. We've got a bedding to run our first step across, build the upright, second one. So we'll probably do a step a day kind of thing, just to get it finished. But it just means, unfortunately, not ideally leaving the customer with that front door for the foreseeable. But I've just got to do things in the way we do things to get things done. I can't afford to waste it. Basically, if we finish the step today and did the fanning around, then we've got Monday, Tuesday laying, Thursday, Friday cutting in, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday cutting in, and I think it'd be a push to finish Friday. Whereas if we lay it today and Friday, if we lay it today and Friday, off sleep still. If we lay it Friday, today and Monday, we've got 3 days to do the finishing. I mean, just compact it, just whackering this when it's complete we whackered the stone yesterday, it probably took 2-3 hours. So just whackering the sand on it is going to take 2-3 hours. It's a lot of work. But yeah, it's looking good. But all the boys are here, they're ready, they're charged, ready to go. So just get stuck in. I had appointments this morning. I was supposed to be coming in late and I just cancelled them. It didn't feel right. There was too much to do, and I just, 4 men's a push, 3 men's a piss take, so I've got to be a leader. So I thought I'd come in and do the hard work myself. Well, majority. So we'll see how it goes anyway. But anyway, let's get this lorry unloaded. Okay, so as you've seen, that's all our gear here for the day. Got 10 tonne of sand to move. So what we're slowly doing is we are barrel loading it up the top, because I've got sand for the whole area in here enough. So there'll be too much to leave around. And then what we're going to do is, looking at it, we'll have to screed this area. So basically from where I'm stood to there, and we'll get all this laid today up to the garage. And then Monday we can set the bars off it, do this top area and this bottom car park area. So yeah, quite a considerable amount to do. Trying to break it up a little bit. That's why I wanted to lay today, because it's a lot to do in 2 days back to back. So if we do half it today, at least we can rest up over the weekend and let Foldy's little leggies repair over the weekend.
This weekend I'll be on it.
Oh yeah, I see ya. Well, me and Bert's will be recovering anyway. Connell's going on it apparently, whatever that means. I'll leave that to your imaginations. Right, let's get this show on the road. Okay, so that is the sand moved around, mostly, near enough. Connor's just raking the top bit now, but just finishing off getting the levels right down here. Yeah, hell of a lot of sand. So there's 10 tonne here. So yeah, it's definitely going to do the job. We're already sanded up here for Monday, so we'll just start screeding off what we've laid, and we'll knock this bit around. So yeah, like I said, the problem I've got is this road's chaos, and I've got all these blocks. So obviously the job would have been is double this amount near enough. So if I'd have got more blocks here today, I've got to lay it up. Basically, I've got to get off the pavement tonight. So I'm trying to get as many things moved off the pavements, hence me ordering half the load. And then we'll get the rest here Monday, because it's just not worth the hassle, especially around here, because as I've said, I don't know what's going on, but people seem to, like today, this morning, we had a lorry pull up and they have to put a foot down to unload because of the weight, you know, like stabilise the lorry. And the guy he could have just gone around the lorry, he could have gone under the thing if he had to, but he just stood there like that with his dog. And then made the lorry driver get down, put the foot in, let him walk past and put the foot back. It probably took him, how long, Connell? 7 minutes to get past. Or he could just walk around it. And this is what you have to deal with. Bear in mind, we're completely legally entitled to do that. So anyway, yeah, we'll continue with it, but the way it goes. Okay, so I'm trying not to snore you lot to death with time lapses, as it's a big job and there'll be a lot of time lapses. So we've started screeding, a few rolls, 4 bars, bit of a nightmare, lots of angles and rolls and things, but we're getting there. So we're on a straight run now down to the bottom, screeded. Probably need to come out a little bit here, so we'll set some more bars off here and re-screed a bit more. But we're getting there. As you can tell, a bit out of breath because I've been doing something. Not used to it. But I'm back in action, like a chipmunk. I've got to be quick because there's a song on the radio that Connor likes. Right, anyway, it was all screeded, we set the bond, we've put the border in. Yeah, right, we just started laying now, and we've got to get all this laid. I'm going to do a time lapse. Right, is that all right, Connor? Cheers. Okay, so like I said, I'm trying not to be too time-lapse happy, too trigger happy with it, but it's a big job and there's big things to do that take hours on end, so it's really hard to record. But yeah, we're laid up now to the garage, so we've got a nice level through now. we've got enough blocks left to just extend this area now, which we're doing. So we're just setting it up now, and we're screening this area here, just trying to get this additional. We've got that 20 metres here, which should get us this area here in. And then we're pretty much done for the day. Like I said, I didn't want to swamp the job with material because we've not got the room. It'll be 2 o'clock by the time we get this finished, so we've got to clean all the front up and make sure everything's safe, get the machine away, tied everything up. So yeah, it's yeah, but I mean, it's a fair bit to have got done, and I think I will feel happy about the amount we've got done this week in a couple of days when I'm not as tired. But I'm absolutely, we're all exhausted. It's been a lot. Like I say, 75 tonne out, 45 tonne in, 10 tonne of sand moved, 8-9 packs of blocks today. It's been a tough week, hasn't it, boys?
Oh, it does.
So it's been a tough week. So all you lot give a shit all the time about these 8th days and all this. That's why we have them, because eventually you have to dig in and it's hard. And you've got to look after yourself, otherwise you're knackered. And I knew this was coming. So yeah, we've got this job, and then the next one's a bit naughty as well. But we'll get there, we always do. So still think we're the quickest team in knots, but you know, we'll see. Okay, so that's screwed up now. All we got to do is get this laid now. And we can go, well, pack up and go home, get it all safe and tidy. I tell you what, knackered, absolutely knackered. What a week, what a successful, and been great, enjoy it. So yeah, sleep well tonight. So yeah, we'll get that done. And then Monday, obviously, we'll probably lay this area first, what's left down here. We'll come up here and lay this, start getting in the afternoon, hopefully get the step finished. Get cracking with them still saws, the horrible bit. But we should get there for Friday next week. We've done the hard bit, surely. Anyway, unfortunately, time for another time lapse. Enjoy. And there we are. That is us for the week, signing off. Do you know what? I kind of feel a bit unaccomplished because there's still a lot to do, but what can you do in 5 days? I think what we've done's pretty incredible, really. As I said, I probably would have got more blocks here today, but the problem you've got is if we didn't get them in for whatever reason, like it rained, which it looks like it's going to, they're on the front all weekend, and I've already got a load of stuff out here which that should have been in and end. So, you know, I don't want to upset the locals. Obviously, I would have liked to have got the step finished, but such is life. We just had to get to that point so we can lay it up tomorrow. Sorry, Monday. So Monday we'll get this all laid, all this laid, and then we can cut him around the step. Then Tuesday Luke can continue with the step or whatever we do while the lads were cutting in and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's getting there. I'm happy. So anyways, as always, thank you guys for watching, taking the time to watch. Appreciate all your comments, your subscriptions and everything else. Well appreciated. Yeah, make sure to drop us a comment and a like. This is his hype thing or whatever it is. So if you can do, that'd be amazing. And we'll see you next week. Enjoy. Get ready to see the finished article.